Welcome back to the series with Kazaghal. In this one, I'll be focusing on going up against the Dragon Maws, and I'll probably head back to try to attempt that one again at some point. So yeah, that's about it, honestly. If I finish up the Dragon Maw quest and there's no follow-ups and I still have time, I'll probably head over to do the Cursed Crew. Otherwise, I'm going to be picking up this quest, but I did pick it up a second ago to see the level on it, but it showed green, which I don't think is... I think it's only showing green because all it is a quest to send me up to Dun Morogh to talk to somebody. But then the follow-up to that's probably going to be either red. Well, I think it's going to be an elite quest at the very least. That is a tough area. I highly doubt I can actually play through it solo, especially because I can't even do the elite quest, this elite quest by myself yet. But yeah, so that's going to be that for this recording. I don't think that I think it's going to be enough anyways, especially if there's any follow-ups I have to end up doing. But if I finish up here and I don't have any more quests, I'm probably going to put at least a cut in the video and maybe walk around and see if there's any quests I missed, which I don't think so. Except for up in Dun Morogh, I think there's quests up there that send me down here, actually, to Dire Forge Hill. But Dun Morogh itself is an elite area, so that's probably where I'll end up heading by the end of the video, if I don't already end it. But let's get started on that. Dun Morogh has fallen to the Dark Iron Dwarves. My wounds are grave, warrior. Most of the red measurement was killed. The Dark Iron thugs attacked us before we could regroup from the Thandol Span ambush. Our leader, Longbraid, sounded the retreat horn. As we left the town, I was hit by a stray axe in the back. All went black. I woke here in Menethil, but I fear for my fellow soldiers. Hope still burns within me. Perhaps Longbraid is still alive. See if you can find him near Dun Morogh, dwarf. But yeah. Another thing is I don't have either the coarse weight stones or the heavyweight stones. I might actually go turn that quest in first. It's pretty much not that far from each other. It's gonna be going from here to here, and if that quest does have me go after them, I think they might be just as easy, or just as hard, however you want to say it, as fighting the Dragon Maw. So going after the Dragon Maw is probably what I'm gonna end up doing. What I'm hoping for is that I will get some wool cloth early on off of the Dragon Maw, and then I'll be able to make the coarse weight stones for now. I'm also hoping I could get some heavy stones so I can make that, because once I have that, all I have to do is buy the green dye and I can replace my shoulders. It's not a big buff, especially because the strength is more important to me than the stamina is right now, simply because while the stamina will help me last a little bit longer, the strength as well allows me to actually get through these fights relatively quickly for a warrior. And I lose out on the spirit, but that's not as important anyways. I'm not worried about that. I think getting this is better. And I haven't checked my blacksmithing trainer in a while, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty soon. I'm going to be able to unlock the crafting of helmets. So it's going to be one of the pretty much the final spot I can actually equip pretty much. Again, unless there's any changes in Turtle, I'm pretty sure once I have the helmet, nothing else I have currently available will be filled up later on. Rings and trinkets, fingers and trinkets or whatever. I'm just gonna say rings. I don't know why they don't just put rings there. Rings and trinkets, I don't think any of them are craftable by blacksmithing. Potentially there's trinkets, but I don't think so. Some of the other professions have them, but I don't think blacksmithing does. Hang on. Sorry, it's still early in the morning. So what was I saying? Range as well. Like, I would love to have had a throwing weapons, especially axes, but since I decided to do this challenge, that's not an option for this character. I will say there will be a remake of Kazaghal in the main World of Warcraft servers eventually, anyways. But this is what I want to do right now, anyway. So, oh, actually, come to think about it, I was talking about like the end of this zone. So I realized that while it's not a perfect, once not long after I finish up Wetlands, I should be able to do Grim Reaches. What's probably going to end up happening is I'll level a bit in Hillsbrad or Erethy. I might head back to Stonetalon though and do some quests there. But again, I think there'll be plenty of quests for this video, so I still have some time before I have to decide on that. And I still have one more Kazaghal video I can edit down, as well as one for Lunaeriel, I believe. Lunaeriel is a bit behind on recordings. Shocker, I'm enjoying Lunaeriel because she's a warlock. You know, definitely have a favorite class. by far. Don't know how I couldn't figure this out sooner when I was a kid, but whatever. I also like Kazaghal's story. Normally, warriors just bore the hell out of me, but something about playing a dwarf just feels right sometimes. But I'm also in an elf mood, which is why I want to start up more elf characters, blood elf or high elf, but mostly blood elf since it's TBC still. Sorry, I got a little off track there, I think, anyways. But yeah, so I'm probably going to go to Grim Reaches. I'm not sure, but this is probably going to be the only character that goes to the Grim Reaches. If I see stuff there that is fitting for other characters that I might make in the future, that I'll send them there, but it's not exactly a level that has, that other characters I have wouldn't have an alternative zone that they'd like more. I mean, Northwind finishes up about the same time, so it's not that bad. But, most of my characters, like Kyra, while I had her start in Dun Morogh, unlike other humans I would be starting out, she is still going to just be going to like Loch Modan, maybe the Wetlands, but she's going to be heading up here primarily. She's still more human zone oriented, if and when I get back to her. Oh, looks like I'm actually there. Oh yeah, also I died a couple times in between recordings. I'm sure you could tell that by now. Alright, well, not much I can do to prepare, unfortunately. Let's do you. Let's do you as well. Also combine you, because that's, I feel like I should use the individual first and foremost. Oh, you jerk. I do want the tin, but silver is worth more generally. Also, I actually tried to do some mining off camera, but I chose the worst date for it because just one person was going around that was higher level than me, going around mining up every single thing. It's probably the one time that's actually happened to me since starting this character. Well, Dun Morogh doesn't count. There's multiple characters likely doing mining and doing that, mining up everything in the zone at the time. All right. Jesus, is that one a high level or something? No, level 29. It's a paladin, so they have a decent chance of surviving with so many. I probably should be focusing on my own fights. I'm not exactly doing great. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I guess in some ways that was actually better, because with him running away I didn't die. Alright, speaking of, I did finally get some wool cloth. I think that's all I needed to. I could make a heavyweight zone, but I definitely do not want to do that. Alright. Oh, I also lost my buffs. The other buffs, that's why that happened. Also got silks, surprisingly. But yeah, gotta be a bit stronger for this. Been a few days since I played anything. Last couple of days I had ships that had me in earlier, and then I wasn't very energetic when I got out of work. Like, one of the nights I did, last night I think specifically, is when I tried to do Kazaghal. That's partially why I was a bit weird about hopping on him today, just because I was like, what if the person or somebody else is just mining up everything? I'm not going to get anything. Mining is not the most important thing for the character right now. Anyways, it's just the leveling up aspects. Oh, I didn't even use these yet. Oops. I got right into it. Stop dodging! Jesus Christ. You're running away from me. Or if you're focused on running away, your dodge chance should be lower, not higher. So let's get these. Or forget again. Okay, these are all the buffs I got. Including one I normally wouldn't even have hold of. Warriors must stick together. Oh, okay, that's not what I was expecting to happen. Oh god. Like I said, warriors have to stick together. Warriors are not the best for leveling. Oh yeah, unlike me, he can actually attack from a distance. Okay, that's okay. That wasn't what I was trying to do. Oh frick! Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, there goes my buffs I had on me. Fuck. 3 of them. I was thinking I might pull 1 doing it. That's why I attempted it. But I didn't think I was gonna pull 3. I thought like 2 was gonna be the worst case scenario. Yeah, no, that definitely did not go how I was expecting. Well, now I lost losing those buffs isn't the worst. I think the biggest thing I'm a little annoyed at myself is not picking up more Thunderbird Lager before I was playing this character again, but I don't care that much about that. And then Ogre's Strength, I have plenty of those back up. I just got to pick them up from the mailbox. I still have another 20, so it's not a big loss either. Losing the agility buff isn't the worst thing ever either. It's just the fact that I can't replace it that's a bit annoying. Alright, I gotta go after the Bone Warders that are more alone. I haven't even seen Swamp Runners yet, but my guess is due to the name, they're not gonna be up here. They're gonna be, well, out in the swamp. So. Alright, well. Pick up what buffs I can again. Raider. Lots of raiders. I bet none of the Bone Warders are gonna be by themselves, are they? Oh, that one is. I'm not gonna get drunk yet. They're not even that tough. Well, they are tough, but like, what? Centurion? Again, I don't have to kill you guys yet. Yeah. What's an undead dude being here? What the hell? Oh, I need to kill these guys anyway, so please save some of them for me. Alright. These are actually going to be the easiest because with the skeletons despawn, I just practically ignore them. Oh no, like the raiders, they also don't. Well, like the raiders, they also can't slow me down. Okay, I'm definitely gonna be needing more band. Oh, of course I had a. Well, wait, what? I must have despelled just as I started bandaging. That's why I didn't see it. Oh, one more is not gonna hurt. Gotta remember to hamstring a little bit more often. Yeah, there it is. Immolate that. I must have had Immolate on me and not realized at the time. Can't. First weakness is a little annoying, but they're not even strong enough to have to be too concerned over it. This is the last Bone Warder. All I gotta do is kill a couple more raiders up here. I'll probably leave this section because I don't know where the swamp runners are. I don't remember seeing Dragon Maw down below, but they must be down there, and I just forgot or I haven't seen them yet. Alright, yeah, go after the raiders now, which there are plenty of those. The others probably already had all the kills they need for them anyways. I do gotta make sure I hamstring them though. Seeing as they're netting me so often. Oh, this one didn't net me, surprisingly. Alright, that's a Bone Warder. That's a Raider. That one should be by himself enough. Yep, there it goes. I haven't seen any swamp runners, so again, they're probably out in the swamp, but I might poke my head over there to see if I see any names over there. Actually, I might say it on here too. I'm seeing Dragon Maw. It just says that they're at the Angerfang encampment, which that's exactly where I'm at. Oh, shit. Oh, swamp runner. There are some here. Are they that rare, infrequent of a spawn? I mean, there are 6 of them, so I know the raiders are already going to be unlike the raiders, they don't net either. They're the easiest ones. Least annoying ones, I should say. The raiders are only annoying when they net me when they go run away, which makes sense. It's still annoying though. Something a player would do. Centurion, Shadowmancer. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, I just see Centurions and Shadow Warders. There was a Centurion over here, so I wonder if that was on purpose. It had to have been. I can't imagine that being an accidental spawn or spawn point. Yeah, see. Yeah, those are both raiders. That's what I thought. But there are swamp runners up here. Ah, there's one there. They're very infrequent. Ah, Centurions, they're back here. Oh, 2 swamp runners actually. Nice. I don't know why I still can't click a lot of things. I think I remember years ago, like not long after it started, people were telling me I shouldn't be doing that as much. Like they are bouncy keys that are easy to press, but it's both a habit and just, well, it's a habit because clicking stuff and doing stuff with my mouse is very ingrained in me, both in World of Warcraft and games in general. I was about to do Mocking Blow to finish him, but didn't need to. I am getting to feel a little bit better than I was a few minutes ago. Still gonna die. It's a little too easy to die as a warrior sometimes, but still. Ooh. Oh, we're not talking back about the character I was saying that was mining up everything. I'm not even kidding. The silver is gone, and I saw no veins here or in the excavation site, and that really surprised me. It's like, where the heck are they? Is it just not? Did it just not spawn much today? There's a swamp runner there. I might have to attack one of these. And I don't. Good. But I ended up running into her, and she had been, she practically ended up following me to where I thought she wasn't going to go. I was like, eh, so she's mining all the outdoor ones. She's not going to go deep in a cave full of annoying mobs to mine. Especially one that mostly just has the incendicite veins. But I was wrong. She went in there and was actually mining the incendicite as well. I was like, really? Okay. I got a couple ahead of her because I thought, because I did go straight there after she stole a silver vein from me. But that's it. All I got was a few silver out of it. I think a tin vein. I say a few silver. I got like one, or I think it was 2 tin veins and 1 silver vein. I don't know why I said it the way I did. Oh, alright, hang on. That's... That one's that one's also available, but definitely not one I'm gonna go after. If I go after any of them, it's gonna be this one. Gotta make sure I get to on this side. They didn't net me. Weird. It's weird how sometimes they won't net me. Come on. There you go. I guess I didn't even get it wrong. I didn't even realize you poisoned me before. I don't know why, how I didn't notice that kind of thing. But I will say it is very warm in my room right now, which is funny because the last few days I could not get my room warm. The heater would shut off overnight and it would be pretty cold. First night has been like this in a while. Monastery Ember Brace. Jewelcrafting. Man, they meant a jewelcrafting stuff. Huh. Braces for jewelcrafting that increase damage and healing. Well, definitely obviously sending that to Lunaeriel. And she'll definitely be making use of that in the future. I forgot. I can press this. So, to give you an idea of how my setup is, I have V set to one of my mouse buttons, and that's because it doesn't work as a typical mouse button. It's supposed to be used for something else, and I didn't like that, so I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to route it to a random key on my keyboard. And I decided to make it V because V often was my melee button for a long time on shooter games. So V is what I keep pressing. That's why sometimes you'll notice that I accidentally press this without intending to, because sometimes my finger does press down on it while I'm playing, which is also why you don't really see me using that one as much on purpose. I kind of started routing it after how often it happened. But when I start playing shooter games again, you'll probably see me make that kind of mistake for a while. Because if I do start using that key again, but after a while I become more careful with my finger, my thumb specifically, I should say. Because pretty much my thumb is always on there. That way I can quickly just melee. Whereas the other two buttons that I have outside of the mouse 1, 2, and scroll, of course, because those, even though obviously they are mouse buttons, I don't count those because every mouse has that. So when I say mouse, like the extra buttons or whatever, I'm just meaning anything that a mouse doesn't typically have. Well, I guess not every mouse has a scroll either, but I think that's more splitting hairs at that point. Anyways, sorry. Wait, what do I have left for this one? I still have to kill one more. Nope, that was the last strong burner. That's right. I don't really like my position. I might try to just make a run for it, I think. No, I think I'll kill you, and then I'll make a run for it. While execute sounds better as like a sword or a axe weapon, every time I use it, now I'm just imagining my guy just slowly walking up to the enemy and just caving his skull in while he lies on the floor. That sounds like more like a, well, a very terrible but very effective execution. Usually hammers I associate more with brute force a little too much. I mean, that's what it is. It's just very strong, very blunt. I guess not really meant to be a joke, but like that was just the best word that came to mind. I was like, well, it's kind of oddly fitting. Also, I will be doing the dungeon run. Hang on, let me sell a couple things. So I did end up getting the dungeon run popping up on here at some point. I don't remember when. I don't know when it did. I don't remember seeing it the last couple times I checked it. But Dragon Mile Retreat is an option for me on Group Finder, and I'm gonna be doing that at some point. But I've never really tanked before, and I'm a little worried about tanking a dungeon I especially do not know. Although I think as a warrior, it is pretty simple to keep aggro. Anyways, I don't think it's like anything that bad. But I don't tank usually. I only want to do it because I think it's a very fitting dungeon for my character to run, and it's also a sort of WoW exclusive. I'm pretty sure if that thing was in World of Warcraft, that's the only dungeon I've never noticed in my entire life. So I'm pretty sure it's a Turtle WoW exclusive. But yeah, Dragon Mile Retreat. I think they actually brought. Actually, I think it wasn't one of the recent updates on relatively recent updates on sort of WoW that they've added it. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing it on this character. I'm probably gonna run it as a damage just because that's what I'm used to, and I'm pretty much kitted out. Well, like gear wise, I try to stick as much to damage as I can by focusing on strength over stamina. But I think I could still be a decent tank if I try to, anyway, especially if I switch over to defensive stance. I don't know. I'm gonna look into. I'm gonna be looking into things before I do that run, though. So.
Talk to me.
Fall of Dun Morogh. Brave warrior sends word from Menethil. Ah, Kazaghal, they call you. You bring hope to a hopeless situation. 'Tis good news indeed that young Harlow survived. While fleeing, he received a grievous wound. We had but little time to send him on his way on the back of the only surviving steed with the regiment. But now we face a perilous situation. Dun Morogh has fallen, and we are but a shadow of the great regiment we once were.
Off with you. You got my attention.
Many of my soldiers died in the Battle of Dun Morogh. My own brother perished when the west bridge over the Thandal span was destroyed. Aye, the Dark Iron Dwarves are a devilish breed. From what Raga was able to gather, the leader of this band of thugs in the Wetlands is a warlock named Balgaras the Foul. He is quite a coward, however. He sends his soldiers to do his bidding, but stays elusive, avoiding danger. If you can find the spineless scum, slay him and bring me his ear. I will reward you, warrior. Oh, yeah, that shield is awfully nice. I can't wait to... Oh, wait, I can't use it. Oh my god, it's one of the more unique looking shields, too. Huh. Wait, is this close to the elite one? No. Oh, yes, it is. Okay. I thought it was, but outside of Dun Morogh. Oh, that's right. I thought he was. Ah, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Hi.
Watch your back. Elites because I thought one of the quests were going to send me away from here. Nope. All of them are elite quests. Maybe even that. I think even that region to the east is an elite area. So this was a waste, pretty much, of a trip. Well, it's not that I'm not going to do it ever, but I'm not going to do it right now. Solo-wise, I try to stick solo as much as possible usually, and only group up when necessary. So next one up on the list is going to be the Cursed Crew. So I'm heading west from here. Oh, I just realized I don't even have this on. Could have been missing. I probably missed a couple of veins. Probably copper, fortunately. Because, except for maybe anything that was in those mountains while I was down there, which I already know I mined a few things. I know the only thing I really find between there and there is going to be copper in this area. Yeah. I know the ship is to the western side. I think it's over here-ish. It's under the armor of this liquid ooze thing. I'm sure that'll be effective. But yeah, I think one thing I said earlier is how eventually this character is going to be remade on Classic WoW. And that's definitely going to be a thing. Even though I wasn't expecting it when I first was thinking up the character, he's definitely going to become one of my favorites, Kazaghal overall. Of course, I still have to be in a dwarf mood-ish, but even though I'm kind of getting more into an elf mood, I'm still enjoying him quite a lot. I'm very surprised by it. Like I said, I think the reason why I enjoy him is because he's more or less a very simple character. And I already pretty much have him fully thought out in pretty much in most, if not all, aspects. I think the only thing I decided on recently is because it's something that's changed in real life for me. Sort of. It's not really much of a change, but just pretty much like what he likes to eat. That's literally the only thing I've been working on recently. And the reason why I said there's been a change is because I tried out lamb for the first time a while back and I loved it. So now Kazaghal loves lamb and mutton. I haven't had mutton yet. I know it's different from lamb, but still, very much like. Oh. I know it's a little weird, but there's certain things, especially to myself, I try to insert into most of my characters. Obviously, that only works so much because, oh, I guess I could be a bit of a jerk, to put it mildly, a lot of times, unfortunately. I like to keep to myself, and I'm not very good in social situations a lot of times. So a lot of the things I think or say end up coming out more blunt, or I don't realize sounds worse than what I'm thinking or what I'm intending for it to sound like. So I know I come off as pretty mean sometimes. I don't mean to. Well, I say mean, but like, I think most people I'm very nice to, but once I get a little irritable, and I guess like it's just, oh, hang on. Yeah. Get off my copper. Oh, I see. It's your copy. There you go. Oh, that's why. Oh, you're level 20. This was gonna be a lot quicker to kill you than I thought it was gonna be. Rough stone of all things? You're a plant. But yeah, I don't know. The whole reason I was even saying about me being a jerk or whatever is like I was gonna say how about my evil characters kind of thing. It's like, yeah, I don't think I'm evil, so I can't really say how much of myself would be put into those characters. But yeah, not that but that's also why I can't really see myself as a like hero style character. I can't see myself as either, and most people wouldn't be on either end anyways. But anyways, Kazaghal being a lot more simple. I do like his I just like playing him. I like a lot of the aspects to him kind of thing. Flesh him out over the years like I did most of my other characters, but because he is simple, like I've said like a million times just in the last 5 minutes, he was easier to put together more or less. Just some certain changes kind of thing, and that's about it. Like when I started liking the idea of my character working copper as often as he does kind of thing, or like that was more relatively recently. When I first created the character, I had no like favorite metal for him. I just was gonna make him like iron and steel and some of the more exotic metals too. But now I made him I made Kazaghal a little bit more traditional since then. I say traditional, but like you can say he's very not traditional with his love for copper, but as one of the first metals worked by humans in general, as far as like history can tell, I like the idea of him being a more historical or ancient part of an ancient clan that still works copper heavily because of probably be one of the first metals to be mined in the first place and worked with. Just very attached to the roots. But copper also has a lot of uses in the modern day, both in real life and in modern day in World of Warcraft, because engineering, a lot of electrical things end up using copper. So it's still in touch and still has its uses pretty much. I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place with that thought, and I'm apologize about that. Luckily, this is what it means to do videos. Well, like the earliest videos for somebody that is on YouTube, because then all the bad parts or all the things you probably know you shouldn't talk about, or how to avoid, or even just keep your train of thought a little bit better, it gets easier over time, I would imagine. Especially on recordings. I would imagine streams, once you get to like a certain point where you're getting enough people, like the chat is just constantly moving, it's like, okay, now I don't know what to do. Because I definitely would not know what to do if I had a chat with well, I would have to ignore most of it because I wouldn't be able to read any of it, really, especially while in the middle of a game. But, you know, I don't want to say ignore, but yeah, somebody here with me. I can't make spirits bleed, apparently. They should be made of like ectoplasm or something. I feel like they could bleed. Yeah, they're immune. Okay. For some reason, my brain started telling me it said resist, not immune. That's why I did that. Oh, Curse of the Eye is just... Oh, Oh, okay. Didn't know that was a thing. Interesting. I'm still a dwarf in spirit? I don't think that's right either. Oh, you can be bled. The other one couldn't be. What the heck? Oh my god, I was about to start looking for Shadow Bolt when I heard that sound. Oh yes, my well-known ability on my... Oh god. Okay, oh, okay, no, I thought that one was spawning right on top of me again. Okay, now this is getting a little... iffy. Thanks. I love how the undead never sound like they give a crap. Oh, target too close now. Oh, everything gonna die now. Why are the Marines? Oh, probably because they're spirits. I don't know where the snuff box is, which is why I added that last part. This guy here. So they look like spirits as well, but they can be bled. Alright. Hands of Darkness. I remember getting this on Arisandra. Jesus. Living Chomtas? Is that the character's name? Yeah. They were pretty much right. They got here way before I did. I'm not surprised that they're all set already. This is gonna be fun. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get away. Oh, right. You can't be blue. I remember. Oh, no, there's no like right there. Oh god, I'm a little too close to be to dying here than I would like. Hey, if you guys curse me into undeath, can you at least make it so I can breathe on the water as well? Alright. Plus my other ones, my other buffs are just about to die off. And I only got one wool cloth, so yeah. Curse Marina again? Jesus. Alright. Must be a hole, because I kept seeing them go around to the southern side than I had been. Oh my god, no. Run. Run. Yeah, towards the Murlocs. That's a genius idea. Come on. I'm not doing too much damage on them. These guys seem like they would have been easier to go after compared to the, well, a group of 3 is not what I can do by myself, I don't think. Alright, well, hang on. Let me eat up at least for now while I think about this. Alright, I can get drunk, but I don't think that'll be enough. I think I'd have to kill at least one of them, but still run away. Because let's see if I can draw his attention. Can you come here? Really? There you go. There you go. Okay, good. 2 I should be able to do, especially when they're by themselves more. I mean, especially if I use the counterattack thing, because I'm probably going to need to do that to be able to beat them. Don't want to use up my rage. It might go away while I heal back up, though. Okay. Oh god! I feel like I just... Okay, no, it's not too bad. I forgot about these buffs already. No one armed. Yay, got those. Okay, now I just gotta kill 5 sailors. It should be easy enough. The Marines are the ones that are annoying to kill. The sailors are not. Alright. So that's fine. Heal this up again. I didn't even end up using the regular healing potion. I thought I was gonna need to. I'm probably gonna sell or more likely mail the lesser healing potions to another character. Not gonna need them on Kazaghal anymore. Hang on, I wonder about something.
Rend flesh with me.
Yep, his charge is different. I wasn't thinking the words wouldn't. I wasn't thinking what he would say would be the same anyways. That would be a little weird. Because it changes the model, and the models are what matter for the name. For the what they say. I just realized I didn't even get drunk for the fight either. I really should have been making sure to buff up more often. That's why I've been failing. I love how I mentioned how I was getting a feel for it again, but I still miss stuff like that. You resisted it? It's not the same not looking at Kazaghal. You parried it, you jerk. Oh, okay. I didn't think I would draw his attention that easy. The other one, I pretty much had to be up in his face for him to attack me. Hey, hey. Okay. Heal up. Heal up again. That's also why it's been hard for me to make the keep up on first aid, because I really want the wool cloth more for my coarse weight stones. If I hadn't messed up and made so many... Well, no, actually, the issue right now is the wool, not the stones themselves. Okay, go up here. There's one here. Oh, okay. I'm not getting any rage right now. What the hell? This is that was annoying for a second. I probably should have used the other one. Still need one. Oh, no, I don't. Let's see if I can go back down this way. Pretty sure it was probably easier. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, good. Alright, not bad. I didn't die here. I was thinking I was going to for a second. Obviously, I got saved one of the times by the other players, but still, I still count that as not dying. Like I said, I didn't. But yeah. I have a lot of time before work today. I am off in a couple days, but unless something changes again, my coworkers are definitely going to be playing me and my coworkers are going to be playing on Thursday, because we're all actually off that day. So we have all day to start whenever. So if it doesn't happen that day, I'm just going to just assume it's not happening at all, because we're not going to have another day like this. Another chance like this. But if, other than that, I might play some other games that day too, but Friday I'm probably going to go shopping, might do a little bit of playing, but I'm going to be recording again the rest of the week, more or less, at least on and off for the rest of the week. Still have other... Hang on. I'm sorry about that. I hope I didn't try to clear my throat on microphone again. I'm going to have to look back at this later. How long? 48 minutes, okay. Yeah, I'm back to normal. But yeah, because other than today, with how late I'm going in, tomorrow is a normal shift. By normal, I mean it's pretty much my standard shift I often get, as well as on Saturday and Sunday it's normal shifts as well. So I'll be able to play something in the morning or do something in the morning anyways. Doesn't mean I will every morning, because if I don't record or stream, I still end up doing something like getting some work done on the characters, like running back and forth between cities, doing the traveling, getting professions worked, making professions get work done, that kind of thing. But as well as just stuff off camera too. Like sometimes I just do some writing, whether it's character related or not. Well, what else? But I have a lot of time the rest of the week. The last couple of days, I was kind of lazy, and I think the day before that, or maybe even a couple of days, I was doing quite a bit of writing, so I hadn't played anything in a few days. Yesterday, I almost did when I got home from work, because I felt better yesterday than the day before, but I still was just like, I don't know what I want to do.
What's on your mind?
Hunting Dragonmaw. You've done it! We may finally sleep a night of peace, knowing there are less of the black blood stalking the hills and preying upon our citizens. You have done a noble deed, Kazaghal.
See you soon.
Have you attacked the Dragonmaw encampment? Well done. The Dragonmaws are not the same threat they were when they had dragons, but they're still fierce opponents. The Dragonmaws are led by Nekrosh, son of Nekros, who was the former head of the Dragonmaw years ago. Nekros used powerful magic to tame the red dragons, but when that magic failed him, the dragons were not happy. Nekros was killed, and his son has vowed revenge against the dragons who slew his father. While you were fighting the Dragonmaws, we discovered more of their plans. Nekrosh has built catapults and aims to lay siege to Menethil, and with the fighting in Dun Morogh, we're effectively blocked from reinforcements. You need to take out those catapults. They're in the Dragonmaw encampment. Here, take this tinder. Fight your way to the catapults and light them with a tinder. After you've done that, find and kill Necrosh. We need to cut the Dragon Maw beast down at its neck.
Safe travel.
Yeah,
Keep
no
your
other
feet
quest.
on the ground.
That's a... I love how this says complete already. Weird. Because it doesn't say anything about killing Necroshes, and it says it in the description, but not in the, well, anything else. So it's a little weird. But oh well. Probably gonna do that in this video, but it is orange, so it will be a bit tougher. I am 48 minutes in. I'm definitely not gonna, well, 50 minutes probably now, but it's not a long enough video for me to say, okay, this is fine. If I really didn't have anything else, I would say try to push it another 5 minutes and then accept that kind of thing for myself, but nah, probably not. Might, at the very least, try out Strange Bedfellows again. But I was probably going to wait till level 29, but I forget what level I was when I tried that previously. I might not be much, I still might not be enough. In my dreams, I could sometimes hear the doomed moans of my brethren. Please, good sir, free them from their bonds and quiet their cries. My thanks to you, Kazaghal. The gratitude of my cursed brethren goes to you as well. To break the curse and free all of my brethren, the thing stowed on my ship must be retrieved and cleansed. I don't know what it was, but I do know that it was stored securely in the ship's strongbox, which Captain Hallandor lorded over. My old captain is still in my dreams. I know he walks my doomed ship, the Intrepid. Get the key from him and use it to open the Intrepid strongbox. Then after you have the cursed thing, bring it to the priest Glorn Steelbrow in town.
See you around.
That's probably more like what I'm going to end up doing. But in the Intrepid, he said his ship. Is that... It's not the ship I was just on, right? Is it the ship to the... I know there's ships to the south as well. Or was it the other ship? Because it says Captain Hallandor, so my guess would be more ghosts and stuff. Yeah, that's definitely not his ship. That's a High Elven ship, that's right. Because someone's over there leveling up right now. Oh, give me quest over there right now. There were other ships along the coast, including one right by the Murlocs, but I don't think that was the ship either. And if it's the ship that I was just at, I have a hard time believing that, because I don't remember seeing a captain anywhere, except for the guy that I killed for the box in the first place. Yeah, it could be the same boat, I guess, but I don't remember seeing a captain. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to be playing the rest of the day. I'm probably going to do a little bit of writing. I was going to do that first, but I ended up not really... I don't want to say not feeling it, because I am wanting to write a little bit, but I'm not... I just couldn't really think straight, which is the same reason why I didn't do much writing the last couple nights, despite not really doing anything else anyways. I've also been watching a lot of videos again. Not like to distract me and not to play games from, but like just laying down early, relaxing, and watching some YouTube before I go to bed. So I've been falling asleep pretty early too last couple nights. Probably because I wasn't sleeping as much either in the first place. Waking up earlier than I usually did, and then well, not sleeping perfectly. Not that I ever sleep perfectly, but still. Yeah, at this point I'm just like speaking for no reason. You know, it's okay for me to go quiet for a while sometimes. Streaming wise, it's better to keep talking. Recording, it's better to keep talking too, but it's not important, especially because a lot of people probably more watch this as they're going to bed if they're watching it at all. So, which I can perfectly understand. Sometimes, or just as background sound, especially while someone else is playing World of Warcraft to begin with. I did the same thing. I've already mentioned this in previous recordings and streams, is that I just... I'm used to playing and watching videos or having videos on the background while I'm playing something, but I can't do that while I'm actually recording, so it does throw me off a little bit. The bigger difference is that usually I also don't play with my headset on too often, especially on World of Warcraft. I would prefer to play with my speakers, but it's not really much of an option. So this must be it, because it is both ships, I think. No, this was the ship I was on. That's the ship, I think, that I'm supposed to go to. Could be Murlocs in that one, though. Don't remember. Nope, there's Cursed Marines over there, too. Alright. Is it mostly going to be Marines on this ship? That sucks. Yeah, it's a lot of Cursed Marines. Harder than the quest I just did, that's for sure. Is this really the Intrepid? It just says the Lost Fleet. Oh, right there. So I gotta fight my way on top. That's fine. Don't want to draw anyone. Oh, okay. Speaking of, I guess. Nope, right, I already messed up. I think I said this last couple of recordings soon. I think I even said that I've said this in the previous one. But I am gonna try to get some stuff done with this character between recordings so I can properly. I don't really like how much I'm seeing. Okay. Well, I guess this works out. Let's zoom out. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, I think I just see too many names by doing that right now. Oh crap. Don't think I can handle two of them. Oh, I definitely can't handle four of them. I can definitely say that much. Yeah, I'm gonna die. God damn it. Well, that sucked. 3 of them. God damn it. I feel like sometimes the aggro radius is different than even between the same mobs, and I don't mean from levels, because I was fighting them before, and I feel like I wasn't aggroing them. Like some of them, like some were aggroing only when I came face to face with them, like with the sailor. But then another sailor was a good distance away when they aggroed. Maybe there was a decent enough level difference, like maybe 3 levels. So I guess there can be a pretty big range just from one mob. I don't know. 3 of them was absurd though. I'm surprised I got 3 of them. 2 of them was like, okay, this is unsure. I'm unsure. Oh well. Arisandra and my warlocks in general, it'd probably be a little bit more like it was nothing handling multiple of them. It really is a little difficult leveling a warrior, but I like that at the same time. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna need to be on shore to do a couple things. Alright, so first of all, eat up. I guess it's less preparation, but it's not that big of a difference. So what's next? Ooh, fighters. Are you not? Dude, seriously? You weren't gonna invite me? Okay. Let me make a note. Oh, right there. Come on. We're gonna fight here. This is very fitting. You're immune. Shocking. I don't know if he's good. Yeah, I didn't think so. He is undead. Undead usually don't run as much. Alright, I'm gonna restart this buff just because I'm gonna have to fight my way through this part. I'm pretty sure they didn't grab it. Maybe you can loot it, but I don't think so. I think you have to actually open it up with the strongbox key. Maybe he was just here killing the other mobs and just killed this captain just because he was there or something. Oh. I do hope I remember to put a cut in it. I don't know. You guys aren't even that tough. Stop. I know it's probably me because of dual wielding anyways. I really need to start either, well, stop dual wielding. Oh my god. He was overpowered when the enemy dodged your attacks. He dodged the overpower. Are you kidding me? These fights are a lot harder than they need to be. Come on, die already. I didn't even realize that. I didn't even see the Murlocs over there. I think it's down below more. I just saw it. Yeah, it's over here somewhere. Let me get breath. So again, despite being cursed to look like the undead, I'm not undead. Doesn't look like it's in this section. Maybe. Oh, what the? What do I mean? Like, how did I aggro this guy but not the other one when I was looking through the door? Oh, I just used red twice. That was on me. I could definitely say that much. Yeah, without the good effects, this can be a little rough sometimes. Oh, crap. Getting drunk. This is over and done with. Doesn't look like it's down here either. I was wrong. I think they're back. Actually, I can use them. They don't want to group up. No, that's a rogue. Pretty sure. Fuck. Right, oh, nope, he is over here. And I just tried to do the stupid thing again. Because I'm a stupid. Yay. The chest is securely locked. The key is rusted, but it fits the lock neatly. Opening the chest reveals a blackened orb, pulsing with an eerie light. It is the treasure of which Fitzsimmons spoke, a cursed eye of Paleth. Take the cursed eye of Paleth to the dwarven priest Glorn Steelbrow in Menethil Harbor. Ask him how to remove the eye's curse. Sorry, I have to rush a little bit more. I should have... Okay, good. Oh, if they were doing that quest, they forgot about it completely. Whoa, this is... Huh. Well, seeing this item makes me really think I wish I knew about this one. So pretty much, I could use this one as an item if I wanted to, and lose stamina. Obviously not on this character, but get extra shadow damage, which could be nice, but I'm guessing when I turn it in, I'll get something different. Or maybe it is just going to be the same thing, and it's just going to be with the stamina added. I guess I'll find out in a second. Getting drunk is always the way to go about things when you're trying to get into a fight, apparently. Oof. I'm going to have to do a bit of editing later, and I hope I remember about it. Wait, what am I going in here for? Oh wait, no, it's supposed to be in here, isn't it? Let's see. I have Paleth. It just says in Menethil Harbor. I don't know where he's at. My guess is he's not in this section. I don't see the quest marker. Ah, there it is. Didn't see it before. It was actually in the inn where I just left. Alright, I'll be putting calling an end to this video in a little bit. I still probably gonna want to do Necros's Gambit and Strange Bedfellows with the next recording, but after that I'm probably gonna be heading to a different zone or back to Stonetalon entirely.
What's on your mind?
That drunk Fitzsimmons sent you to me? Well, you could tell him I don't have any extra ale. He's going to have to panhandle someone else. And I have Paleth. Amazing. There's something wrong with this one. You found it on one of those shipwrecks? Well, that explains it. But I didn't know they had such an eye on the Third Fleet. It's no wonder Fitzsimmons was so spooked. A cursed eye of Paleth is no cause for mirth. Yeah, okay. Turn it in. You get a healing one. I can't lift the curse from the Eye of Paleth. The eyes were crafted by human priests, so you have to go to Stormwind to find someone who can help you. Speak with Archbishop Benedictus. He is head of the Cathedral of Light in Stormwind. He can help. I hope, for your sake.
See you soon.
For my sake? What are you talking about? Yeah, so I'm gonna head to Stormwind. Maybe, I think I'll turn it in on the next video as well. Because if I'm going to be flying to Stormwind, I'm going to do a couple things off camera as well. And you guys don't want to see the flight path there. I could just start the next recording in Stormwind, turn the quest in, hurt to Menethil, and do the rest of the quests, and do whatever else afterwards. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope hopefully I'll play more games today in general, but who knows. I probably will. I have so much time. It's only 11 o'clock. I don't have to leave for another 4-ish, 5-ish hours. I could probably stream something. Or at least one more recording should be good. But yeah, that has no effect on this video though, of course. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.